Shout out
The
to everybody
heavy
there
hitters
outside.
don't know. Large heavy hitters worldwide. From
Where you at, bro?
Brooklyn,
I don't see you.
I'm back to Maryland. Pick up yourself, Flatbush, Michael Excesso, Shortman movements. Easy. You know Brooklyn is a plan itself. And in Flatbush, them are rise and say, Shortman movements. That's your play, yeah. DJ Sense make them know about this. Worldwide eating sounds ring. Shortman, me know you is a king. And if you have your back, so they might recognize the king. And that's why the best that
Shortman movement.
Rise up for Flatbush to see. Shortman movement.
What's good, homie? I see you.
No boy can see we. Make sure that Brooklyn stands up. And even Maryland, them agree. Shortman movements will never bow down to another song. Cause I remember times Shortman movements start rise and some
liquid. You can't even say liquid no more, so that shit sound crazy.
Stop it. Stop it. Calm down. Stop it. Calm down. Calm down.
What's
Yo, what
good,
up,
bro?
man?
How you doing?
What up, Pinks?
The day I'm out here.
Blessings, man. Blessings. Good to see you, man.
Yo, it's good to see you too, my guy.
It's been a minute, man. It's been a minute, though.
Yo, we're gonna have to start this from the top. You know that, right?
Say it again. I'm sorry.
We're gonna have to start this from the top, bro. We gotta talk like I never met you before.
Let's do it, man.
All right, so let's get straight to it, bro. Where you
What's
from?
up, man?
What part of Flatbush you from?
Say it again.
What part of Flatbush you from?
I'm from East Flatbush, man. Was born in, well, I actually grew up in the 40s.
In the 40s?
Yeah, 46 D in Clarendon.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been in Flatbush basically all my life. East Flatbush though, but not like Flatbush itself, for like 2 First and all them sides. But I grew up on 46 D in Clarendon. Like that was my stomping grounds. That's why I grew up to learn the culture, like especially in them days. Talking about mid-90s and shit like that.
I mean, that's what that area is about, man. That whole area's got a lot of culture when it comes to music.
Yep.
So I want to know about Shortman, the 1982 Shortman who had on the Brooklyn shirt. I want to know about Liquor Shot, man. What was life for him? What was life for him growing up in Flatbush?
Damn, just me thinking about that picture. That picture was taking place, especially on the block I was living on, 46 in Clarendon. At that time, it was my stepfather, man. He had, like, in them days, like, the turntable was just like the turntable, the receiver, like the tape deck, and like 2 speakers, and then, you know, vinyls. So he was so into, like, vinyls and listening to Bob Marley a lot, especially at that time. So, you know, maybe I was like 8, 9 years old, like 5, you know, like that age. And then I'm just watching him, you know, and mind you, I was just into it. I didn't know what it was, but just to reflect on it, that was the time even me introduced into seeing a vinyl or that, you know, that kind of equipment, you know what I mean, at that time.
So wait, where's your father from? What country?
No, my stepfather, Haitian, yeah, it was a whole Haitian background.
So your stepfather's Haitian, but he was listening to reggae and all that back in the day.
Yeah, all of that. Had all the Haitian them you know, Tabu Combo vinyls, all of those, man. Like, yeah. And then listen to Bob, and he was just into that whole culture too. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So that basically that's your influence, because I heard Kid Capri was your influence. You had a couple of different DJs that influenced you.
When I started growing up now and learning the craft and taking it serious, and then watching them guys doing it, you feel me? So I was like, yo, you know, and even when Kid Capri at that time and the way he was impacting and talking the mic, like so energetic, that was the vibe. Like, you know, I took that in, like, you know what I mean? So
Kid Capri's a beast.
Especially in them days, like the mid-90s, forget about it. It's crazy. Yeah.
All right, so listen, so I heard that you used to work at Beach Street. Is that true?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had a good 3-year run in Beach Street. Yeah.
What was that like? Can you explain Beach Street for people who never been to Beach Street, don't know nothing about the old downtown? Like, what was Beach Street like back in the days?
Beach Street, I was there from like 97, 98 until like 99, close to 2000 a year. But Beat Street was the hub of vinyls. If all the DJs, like, especially at that time, Beat Street was the king of vinyls. I mean, people from all over the world traveled just to come there to go to Beat Street to buy vinyls, records, and 45s. And the mixtape game was crazy too. And then slowly, then the CDs start coming out. Like, I watched all that shit involved working at Beat Street at that time. You know what I'm saying? Especially at that time too, I was more deep involved with the hip hop scene, because early in the 90s, I was more into the reggae vibes. But working in the Beat Street time, I was more now influenced heavy in the hip hop with, you know, with Wu-Tang and all them dudes there. It was that moment there. But the vinyl game, only real DJ niggas come down there. You feel me? That was it.
You gotta go all the way to the back.
All the way to the back. You gotta walk a block and go straight to the back and get your vinyls. And they had a layout, like an amazing layout of vinyls, bro. Old school to the new shit. It was amazing. Like DJ heaven. You know what I'm saying? So now these kids have it so easy. It was like bang, 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 and they're ready to go. You know what I mean? I mean, we went through it, carrying crates to the highest level, man.
So let me ask you a question. So you started out, you was down in Beat Street, but where did you get your reggae from? Because I mean, Beat Street didn't really have like the grimy reggae that we look for.
Nah, we was going to the Superpower.
Of course.
We was going to Barry. We was going through that era, man. Like VP was the shit too. But in my neighborhood, especially in the 40s over there, we used to go down, you know, on Church Ave in 48. Every day we was in Superpower. So that was 45. We was buying 45s every day. We used to scrape up the quarters. I remember buying 45s of quarters, man, for $1.50. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was serious. Like, you had to get the new shit up. Yo, it was so funny. I was just talking to my cousin a while ago. Them times, it was no radio to tell you what the new record was.
No.
From you in there, you hear what it was.
The streets.
That's
it.
To the streets. That's it. Oh, give me that. I know that's going to be the shit.
Yep.
On your own vibes. Nobody was just showing you this the new hit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at that time on the come up, it was Superpower. We used to walk all the way down to Flatbush. So what's that guy named Barry U?
Down by church.
Down on Flatbush. Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel me? So yeah, man. Like, that was the come up. Superpower.
That was the come up.
Yeah, VP Records and Queens and shit, yo.
I was telling my boy, like, back in the days, you could have had $10, and that would have been your only $10, and you would say, yo, I got to go buy this record. You could be hungry, bro.
No, we was fiending for it. I didn't want no food. Like, what, that Bounty Killer? Give me that. I needed that. Like, nah, it was like drugs them days, Rude Boy.
Yo,
Dan, like, there was nothing. Like, niggas was so, like, I was so zoned into that realm, like, getting 45s, like, it was ridiculous. You get me? And then, mind you, I couldn't keep it at home. My mother, you know, the old school Haitian parents, oh, my bless, are you like I'm wearing? Blah, 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 blah. So it was a mess. So I had to keep it on man crib, and we built a little sound together. It was just, but yeah, that was the drug, though, 45s, for sure.
So that's ill. So you, as a Haitian, you brought, well, your stepfather used to play reggae and stuff like that. So that's why you got that influence. But the Haitian influence, did you bring that to your DJing, or was it just mainly hip hop and reggae? Nah,
it was the Haitian vibes. Mind you, my mom is Haitian, my stepdad. I mean, my family period is from Haiti. I was just born here, you know, and you feel me? And mind you, them days, every birthday, every communion, you know, them days, them Haitian parents, they throwing a bottle, they throwing a party for you. So the Haitian music was bubbling crazy them days. So all that was dapped in. So at the same time, I always embrace, you know, my heritage. You get me? So I always ran with it straight through, you know, going through the 90s, even though in the mid 90s we was playing heavy reggae music. Heavy. Like, that was the zone at the time. Listening to Stone Love. I wanted to be like Rory. I remember that.
Yo, me too, bro.
I wanted to sound like him.
Yo, I based my whole voice off of Rory.
I was trying to perfect this voice at the time.
Hold on, let me hear it. Give me a Rory voice.
As we inside.
Yo, that's facts, bro. That's facts.
As we move inside the thing car, right?
Yo, That's when I stopped playing sound. Once you had to start, like I had to stop playing sound when you got to the point where you had to explain the record. You know what I'm saying? Like, level, egg out. From your nose, nah, dog, I ain't got time for all that
It
shit.
was none of that. Like, I don't remember. I was just, like I said, I was talking about, I'm like, what we used to fucking say? Like, it was just big up the crews and everybody was just on fire after that. I don't know. It wasn't a bunch of, I don't know. It's changed.
I mean, it changed, and it changed. I guess I don't know if you can say for the better. It changed with the times, but
yeah, and it's only right. It's only right.
It's only right.
Yeah, I'm not mad at it.
So a lot of people from Flatbush know that you used to play with Eternity, but what sounds did you play before that?
Before that, can we take it back to my high school time?
Bring it back, bro. We want to do the timeline. I want to know.
All right,
Shortman to now.
The timeline. The timeline kicked off actually in 91, 92. We had our own little sound on our block called Acid Sound. Acid Sound. It was just me and my two guys, Pro and Stavs. Just our own little vibe. We had our two little Gemini turntables and found a mixer and we did, put it together and we was buying little records. My boy Stavs used to get allowance, so his allowance was big, so we used to piggyback off of him and buy all the 45s. You know what I'm saying? Because he was the guy with the bread. So he would be buying all the 45s, so we used to build them way there. From small time, my mom give me a little $5. I go straight to getting records.
Of course.
From Acid Sound, in my high school days, 94, I ran into a sound system called King Sound.
Okay.
On Utica and Beverly. Let me explain something to you guys. It's like a kid in a dreamland, right? Where, oh my God, I'm just inspired because of my OGs have these big speakers. Mind you, I'm just a kid. It was no drug dealing vibes in my zone. It was none of that. I was just into that for some reason.
Into the music.
Yeah. And then the OGs in the block was the niggas with the big speakers and it was their vibe. I'm like, shit. So when I ran into a King Sound now, mind you, them days, my name was Daddy Tunes. It was no short.
Blood clot, Daddy Tunes.
Daddy, Tunez.
Oh, Daddy Tunes. Okay, Daddy Tunes. All right.
Yeah, right? Tunes, whatever. I ran into a garage, King Sound. I see a wall full of speakers. I see a sound system, and I see a bunch of fucking records.
Okay.
Yo, mind you, I'm just a youth man now. I'm like 16, 17. Just peeping, So some niggas working on cars, like a garage fucking working on alarms and shit. Bunch of niggas in there. I used to watch. I used to come every day after school, like every day. Then one day the Jamaican nigga say, yo, what y'all do? You playing music? I'm like, yeah, I'll be playing. Say, yo, go in, play some song.
Okay.
My dream came true right there.
That's it.
I was in control of a big man song. I never would have ever believed it, son. Major used to come down. The Major Hype used to come over there. Used to chat shit on the mic. Yo, we used to DJ, like, go in and like, real stone love vibes. Like, we used to do that shit a lot.
You said Major Hype?
Major Hype used to come fuck with us over there. Major Hype, what?
Okay.
Yeah. Nigel, crazy. He's from on Troy and Avenue D, them time there.
Okay.
Come rock with us. Happy them times. And then
wait, hold on. My dog out of control, bro. Go in your room. Go.
What's up, y'all? What's going on? Who that? Lyrical? Who that? Lyrical. Bless up and done. We talking the days, man. Lyrical. I remember you come up, son. You know how long we want some dub plate. And I'll no, me can't get no dub plate Lyrical. Now watching a daddy.
Yo, my bad. My dog is disrespectful, bro. I have a disrespectful ass dog.
It's all good. Yeah, son. And then boom. 95, like, and then Kingstown was a moment, man. We had parties over there. I even had a sound clash. Like, I lived that moment of a dream of a fucking kid was just around a big sound system with vinyls, and I learned the records. I was the man for that moment. Moved on, time went on, and I ran into Trigger Soundwave.
Okay, big up Trigger Soundwave, Steve, and them on there.
Yo, Soundwave at the time too had enough dub plates. Because now, before King Sound, it's not like I just left them. Them niggas was closing down. Shit wasn't happening, whatever. So Trigger I met, and then we end up vibing, and that was with Soundwave. Soundwave was a good run. We even did Biltmore. the 100-man sound thing. I think Tip Top and them kept that party. 100-man sound thing. I don't know if you remember that.
100-man sound now.
In Biltmore, son. For the first time in my life, I touched that stage with Trigger. We played some dubs for that Biltmore moment. 100-man sound. It was like a weird thing, but that was my moment for Biltmore, to touch the stage with Soundwave. And then after
100-man sound. That's a lot of sounds, bro.
And then I ran to Sangi in '98, man. Like 98, and then it was eternity from then.
So let's go right there, because the first time I heard Eternity play was at a block party on 40th and J. Shout out to the 40th family. That's the first time I heard y'all play in the backyard. And when I heard
when was this? When was this?
This had to be in the 90s, like probably 90s.
Of course.
I don't know exactly which.
Like late. Okay, go ahead. All right.
But I was a prodigy them times then.
Yeah. All right. Right.
Yo, when I heard y'all play, son, I was jealous, bro. I was like, nah, these dudes, nah, they dangerous. Be a gal in on the dance. Y'all had to dance cock. I was like, yo. So tell me about the experience with you and Sangi and how that came to fruition.
Yo, good question, man. I don't know, man. We just linked at one time. I don't know.
A Panamanian and a Haitian.
Yeah, Trinity and Haiti. Like, I don't know. Maybe it was Soundwave days, because I actually met him when I was rocking with Soundwave before. And then through that timeline, and then whatever happened with Soundwave, I ended up fucking with him. Like, it's like, yo, come rock with me. And then it was just a mutual vibe. It wasn't nothing that serious. And then we just flexed. And then, yo, we Eternity. And then we went through all the block parties, through all the Trinity Hall vibes, through, like, Sangi was getting booked enough parties. And then it was me and him rocking. And then we was really, like, busting the hip-hop tunes at that time. Heavy.
Yeah.
Busting them. All the new shits I was getting from B Street. All of them. Clean.
So you were still working at B Street at the time? So you was the plug. You was the plug for the hip hop.
We was getting the vibes, man. I met Aaliyah.
Big up Kando. I see DJ Kando in the building. Big up King Lion.
Kando, big up. Yo, Dan, I met Aaliyah in B Street, man. I had a small conversation with Aaliyah, man. I met DMX, man. I met a lot. That's what I'm saying. From the B Street times, I got into the hip hop vibes that serious.
Okay.
Get me? So the time, when, legendary, rest in peace Aaliyah, like, got a picture with her, like I went through a timeline in the mid 90s, like heavy. And then Sangi kicked off, and we was up and running. All-Star Squad, all that shit was happening. Yo, done. Niggas wasn't fucking with the kid them times. We was
block parties. I heard y'all was on tennis court doing a lot of block parties. Shout out to
enough of them. Yo, Chase, you know the order, babes. Them time that they think up. All I wanted was a hot dog and a burger, and I was good for the time.
That's it.
Give me my weed, yo. That was it. I always tell Chase, yo, give me a hot dog and a burger, and I'm good. Them times.
That's it. That's all you needed to play on the dance.
That's it. I was good. Carrying the speakers, carrying the fucking record. Yo, you don't understand. Yo, them time there, it was a joy to do it, bro. It wasn't about, yo, how much money I'm gonna get for the thing, man. Like, cause I already knew I was working. So it wasn't about getting no money for that. You get me? It was just the joy, and we was out there, and we had an opportunity to have a fucking sound system. And we playing the shit. Yo, you know how it feels so good to play the bass line, and come on, Donnie.
Oh, good question. I got a question for you now, because I've been seeing a picture people post, and they say, what would be the first song you would play, just to test your sound? What would be your song? To test the speakers, to make sure the tweeters sound good, to make sure the bass is licking. What tune are you gonna drop?
Wow. There's a Sanchez record I like. Damn, son, why you fuck me up and ask me a question like that? There's Sanchez.
A Sanchez?
Yo.
Me personally, I like Natural Mystic. Because
there's a Sanchez record.
I like the build up.
The creep up. The build up. I'm trying to find the name of the song. I'm looking at my laptop to find the name of the song. It's because it got a certain kind of highs drop and a bass drive. Like I always love, especially we had it on vinyl too. The best. Sorry, I can't get you the name, but a Sanchez record.
It's all good, bro.
Yeah. Yo, Pee Wee said Fregga McGregor born a winner. Yes, big tune.
Big tune.
Yes,
that is
sir.
a big tune. That is a big tune.
Yes, sir.
So you know what? You mentioned something earlier about dub plates and stuff like that, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
How important was Don One Studio and Mr. Moody to Flatbush?
Yo, you don't understand. There was a fucking...
First, yeah, describe the energy of just walking into Don One Studio.
It was the artist alone. As you're trying to walk in, yo, man, I DJ, yo, man, I DJ, yo, man, I DJ, yo. So when you come for the big star, everybody step back. Of course, you deal with the big star, but soon it was how can I call it? It was a thing, man. It was a hustle too. You get me? So
yeah.
But it was also like a thing. It was something to do. It was, yo, we gonna buy Don One. Niggas outside drinking beers, waiting for the dub to get cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a hangout, man. It was a moment.
And it was also, you kind of felt a little overwhelmed because you knew what you was going to be around some real artists. Like
a lot of artists, a lot. And they all outside hanging out, everybody drinking Guinness, smoking weed on the low. The Monday I played domino inside the gate. Yo, it was a lot. Yo.
It was
that's
serious.
A good memory. That's a good memory, bro. That was good.
Yeah,
yo, don't forget Roddy's studio also down in the dirt.
Yeah.
It was the same order. Roddy's studio, remember, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Top Dog family, big up.
Large up Top Dog family, the whole family out there. Shout out everyone on the outside that's checking in. We appreciate y'all checking in.
Yes, thank you guys. Blessings. Susie, what's up, baby? I see you, Susie. Yeah.
Yo, so now cool. Now we got the dub plates. You played on Eternity. You played on Eternity for a good couple of years.
Yeah, good 4 or 5 years. We had a good little run. Yeah.
And then you did your solo thing. I mean, a lot of people started doing their solo thing after a while, right? Is that what happened? Or?
Yeah, I actually kind of stopped and then I actually stopped. Like, I mean, it was some small thing, nothing that serious, but stopped, and then I got a job in a hotel. And then moving forward, then I met my baby moms at the time too, and then I was moving in that pattern. But it wasn't so much of DJ Shortman like in the streets like that. I was kind of like a little low key because then I was working. You feel me? So I was 9 to 5 job, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then I met my child mother at the time, and then ended up living together. So it took like straight from like 2001 to like 2004 to set off Shortman movements again.
Okay.
So like I took a small, not a break. I was doing little small things, not that serious, because also I was building my records because I had my records also, but I was just working. I kind of like left the music vibes. I was just naturally working because I was living with my girl at the time, and then
regular life.
Right.
You had to life took a hold.
Early, you hear me? Early 2000. And then she got pregnant, then we have Kamani, but all that I was looking at that time too, and then it took me, no lie, y'all, I was working at that hotel, right? And then,
what hotel was it? What hotel?
It was a hotel in Brooklyn? It was a hotel in the city in Times Square.
Because if it was in Brooklyn, I know you saw a lot of stragglers.
No, it was a hotel in Times Square at that time. And you know what, guys, and mind you, like I said, I wasn't highly doing anything Shortman. It was just little small things. But there was a moment at the hotel, long story short, there was a new lounge that built in the hotel. So I was like talking to the manager, like, yo, not the hotel manager, the restaurant manager. Yo, I DJ, can you give me a shot? Long story short, he gave me a shot. I was rocking with him every Friday. Mind you, I was off the clock, but it's in the same, you know how these hotels got these bar restaurant vibes at,
downstairs, yeah.
Yeah. So he gave me a shot. And I was doing it for like 4 weeks, 3-4 weeks. Good vibes. I get a call at the hotel management, guys. And they said to me, oh, we hear that you be in the hotel after certain hours. We can't allow that. Basically, they saying they can't allow me being in the hotel after certain, some insurance policy bullshit they ran on it. Yo, you hear me, son? I was like, I was so furious. So you're telling me I can't DJ for the vibes here? You understand what I'm saying? I'm already starting to get established. Me, you know. And as you know, the nightlife in the city is a different vibes.
It's a different vibe.
Then time there too. You got me? I'm talking about
you
2003.
feel like a celeb in the city.
Yeah.
Like
Big man thing.
Yeah.
Yo, I told my baby mother, I said, yo, I'm quitting. I'm quitting. Why, blah, blah, blah? How you gonna tell me I can't DJ? Like, it came a force was like, how you gonna tell me I can't DJ? Like, I'm not on your payroll at the moment. Like, how you?
Yeah.
So it was a thing, and she was like, yo, fuck it, I'll support it. Let's go. From that point on, 2004, we had Wagwan Radio, Shortman Movements. Thing.
All right, good. I'm glad you said Wagwan Radio because that's exactly where I want to go.
Yeah.
So Wagwan Radio, every Wednesday used to be in the bowling.
It was actually
alley.
every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday was so. Tell me about that experience for people who weren't around for Wagwan Wednesday and Monday and just that whole energy. Matter of fact, hold on before I even go there. Pirate Radio was something that hit Brooklyn hard in the, like around 2004. I think it was around 2004. There was pirate stations all over the place. Tell me about the experience when pirate stations came and just took over Flatbush, and all of a sudden everybody's a fucking radio DJ.
Yo, Dan. Yo, big up On Track. You're right. Them niggas stole my records. Let me tell you a quick story. Big up On Track. And that's some real G shit. And I'm always love this man. Let me tell you some G shit real quick, Face. On Track, big up yourself, right? Yo, there was a time the man them stole my records from the Rock, out of my man car. Whatever happened, it was a situation that happened. My record got jacked. I was hot for life. Like, I didn't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. It was like, mind you, we didn't have, I don't know what we was using, little beeper, I don't know what. And I had told Track about it. And Track said, yo, don't worry, I got you. That's what made me start into CDs. Track gave me a bag of CDs. Not like a bag, like he gave me some scene from VP, like basically start to build from there. Like start to build your CD movement from there. Because mind you, I was just all vinyl before I switched to CDs. So On Track was the first dude to step to me and gave me mad CDs and say, yo, try to start building from this. So big up On Track on them vibes there. I'm never going to ever forget that.
Shout out
like
to On Track.
2000 and fucking, that's when the Rock was shaking and we were still doing vinyls crazy. Yo,
Shout out to On Track. Shout out to On Track because we spoke to him recently and we learned a lot.
He said, man, was stressed. Yo, Dan. And then, you know, so funny, after 2 weeks or so, I end up getting back one crate. Sangi ended up getting back one crate for me. It was some weird bullshit. But anyway, that was at the time. But Track ended up me starting to go to CDs. But anyway, go back to the vibe. But he just, I just want to put that out there. Good, clean. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry. What did you say now?
So you played on a couple pirate stations at that time.
Yeah.
Right? How many stations did you play?
No. On some G shit. Big up to Steely Bashman.
Yeah, big up Steely, of course.
Big up Steely, right? He came to me, say, yo, I'm about to do this underground station shit. What up? I'm like, yo, let's do it. And the funny thing, where I was living at, the station was down the block from where I was at. So it was easier access for me to come link him and help him with the shits. So anyway, I was on Steely neck to neck. Everybody used to call me little Steely fucking server boy. I didn't care because I knew it was the bigger picture. We was getting this radio shit going.
Yeah.
I was so enticed. You don't even understand. And then the man them, yo, it went up. Boom. Wagwan Radio. And then my nigga, we shell it. It was a bunch of us. And then after a few months or so, then I called Sangi and Sangi, let's come in and do this together. Then we had the SNS show. Running. Yo, Wagwan Radio was running for a good 4 years. Clean.
What? Nah, that shit was crazy.
Yo.
Crazy.
And I ain't gonna lie, for the record, yes, I had my little Shortman Movement's name, but Wagwan helped put the name to the broader. Because now it gave me my own lane, especially when I was doing Wednesday. I was doing Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I had 3 days, 6 to 9. So it helped me build up the name even more and got more into the dancehall scene and Angela Stryker and Claude and them, all of that. You get me? So yeah. Big up Wagwan Radio, clear.
Big up Wagwan Radio. Shout out to Steely. Shout out to everybody involved. because they changed the dynamic of. I remember I used to drive and then listen to Wagwan. I used to hate when I get to the city and you start losing reception. Like, damn, son.
Yep.
You start losing the reception of, you know what I'm saying? Yo, big up Fabian and big up everybody in the building. I see Clay. There's
Yeah,
a
man.
lot of
Big up the
people in here
4-6
showing you
crew.
love,
Big up
man.
the 4-6 crew on the check-in. Divine, what's up, King? Big up yourself.
Large up King Lion in the house. Oh, speaking of King Lion, man, we lost German recently.
Dan, you don't even understand. Like, German, just to be clear, ladies and gentlemen, he was one of my big bros, my mentor. He's a brother I could talk to. Like, even before I end up going away and shit, like, he even gave me advice before I went away the first trip. Say, yo, do what you gotta do and make it happen. It's only you, Shorts. You know how German talk. It's you know, King. It's you know, King. It's only you know, King. There ain't nobody can tell you nothing, no, King. You know how you talk.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I'll go on my journey, but I haven't seen German. From time to time, we pick in, and I see him doing, I touch him, and, you know, just talk, text. And then I came home for this Corona thing, so I could at least be close to everybody, my mom's. And then a week later, I'm seeing German. I'm like, I call Sangi. Sangi's the first person I call, bro. I'm like, yo, what the fuck am I hearing? What am I hearing right now? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, what's happened? What the hell? How? Out of nowhere, that shit fucked me up. Rest in peace, King. You know?
Yeah. And that was
and
really unexpected, you know what I'm saying?
And he was building a movement. He was building his reggae movement, like this shit. It was
POS,
popping.
right? POS.
Yeah. Power of Reggae.
Power of Reggae. Oh, POR, sorry, yes.
And
POR.
he was such the president that he is, and he kept that shit going. And love you, German. Never gonna forget you, King. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to throw that in there because I want to make sure we show our brothers some respect, and everyone else who passed, show them all respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so Wagwan, man, big up to Wagwan Radio. They changed the dynamic.
Yes.
What was it like playing inside? Because didn't they do Wednesdays inside Diplomat Bowling Alley?
I think we had a one or two few thing, but the major thing was more in the Ark. Wagwan Wednesday, the Ark. I think we had the Ark, and I think we had a Rock a few times. It was more what it was. Track like it was a lot of the Ark though. We had the Ark crazy.
The Ark was
at
crazy.
Wagwan Wednesday. Yeah.
The Ark was crazy.
Yeah. Faye, what's up, Pop?
I was just having a conversation with Stray Heat about
Yo, pick up Stray Heat. Yo, we did a lot of remixes together. Be clear.
Well, you big up Stray Heat, man.
We did a lot of remixes together. Please be clear. Shout out to Obsession too. We did that Bone Crusher joint. Also.
Oh, y'all did that together?
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Yes,
I ain't know that.
Yes, sir.
Well, yo, listen,
yes, sir.
Give me an experience in the Ark that is one of the craziest experiences you had inside there during Wagwan. Period. And describe the Ark to some of these people that never been there.
Yo, Dan. First of all, the Ark was just a turn up, high level speed vibes. It was never no lame eyes. Early warming, but in the turn up, especially when we used to jump on. I remember, them time that I was doing a lot of remixes. I remember one remix. Which remix, man? We had say bang 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 bang. I think that was one of those, and that place left yo.
Oh, you was part of that. You was involved in making that.
Yeah,
remix?
I played that mix there. I was the one that.
Big up Sangi in the building. Sangi,
I was one of the guys that I mixed that record. I was juggling that time at that moment. It was a remix I did, man.
Wow.
On the hip hop beat. That's when the reggae and the hip hop beats was heavy.
Yes.
It was flip music, son. We was burning them.
Facts.
Crazy. Yo, done. We set mad trends in the hood, son.
Yeah.
Yo, you hear me, Dan? Like it was. Yo, Dan, I meet Bus Collie Buds, in Brooklyn.
Over there on
You know who Collie Buds is? And when we have
Wagwan Radio. Buds. Yes.
Yeah.
Collie Buds, yes.
When we have Wagwan Radio.
Yeah.
I meet Bus Collie Buds.
That's a fact. That's no question. I
remember certain man would not even play Collie.
That's a fact.
Never play. And it was a ganja tune.
That's a fact.
We make them know that.
You worked with Collie Buds a little bit?
Yeah. Me and Collie, we've been on tour, enough tours I ran with Collie. You know what I'm saying? Big up Pee Wee once again, man. Set the trend. You get me?
Yeah.
Never been on Mad Toes with Kali, man. Ran to Sizzla. It was mad. Yo, done.
And you also work with Sizzla. How did that happen?
I met Sizzla when Bruck Down Records was around. Bruck Down Studio. On Church Ave and 31st. Shout out to Junes. That was his studio at the time. Sizzla used to come around there, and then it was just a power link, you know, through Junes and through that whole vibe, and we ended up becoming, you know, like mad tight. You know what I'm saying? So big up Sizzla. Dada. Big up yourself. Yo, man, being around a man like him, mind you, this was like an idol to us at the time.
Yeah.
And in the 90s, like, you understand, like, them a wonder, them records. I never knew him them times. We was praising and bunning mad spliff to them tunes, done. It's like, King Sizzla Kalonji, are you kidding me?
Nah,
and
that was the height of his time, too. Times he was
big.
Yeah.
To the highest. Rastaman Sizzla Kalonji, done. Niggas would never think they would get close to the homie.
So, I look at here, Sean Youth.
Oh.
I moved with Sizzla Kalonji.
Flew me to Jamaica.
Blew people's minds.
Done. The man flew me to Jamaica. I spent 7 days in Judgment Yard in his mother house. The way his shit is set up is like a camp. Like, it's some big-ass gates you go through, and then it's like their own village kind of thing. It's a big-ass pink house. His mom's got a big crib, son. It's like down some kind of, yo. I stayed there for 7 days in his mother house.
What?
Every morning I get breakfast and I get dinner every day.
What kind of food? What kind of food y'all eat? What kind of food?
Good yard man food, yo, Dan. I wake up to tea and some nice, yo, Dan. Yo, but this was like in 07, man, 08. Man, he told me straight up, he said, I want you to stay here so you can see how everybody live and see the vibes in the hood and see what's happening. Forget about living in a hotel like that. Stay here. So dope. I get what he meant by me going through that whole trip with him and seeing that. Well, I seen what he wanted me to see in that environment. You understand where I'm coming from? Yo, we privileged, bro. Niggas is fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? But the man them is strong out there, Dan. They out there, they strong, they moving. So big up Sizzla, man. He gave me a lot of experiences. So big up to him. Yeah.
That's dope, man. To hear your progression from where it went to where you are now, we want to definitely get to that point because we gotta respect you also. We appreciate you for you know what I'm saying, for being a Flatbush dude representing all over the world. So
thank you, man. And
now go ahead, brother.
No, thank you. It was just opportunities that came in my lap, and God was good to give me certain opportunities. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of opportunities now, you played at Wagwan Radio, and recently we just had DJ Enough, and he mentioned that's where he heard you. Yeah. He was like, yo, who is this dude? And so how did that interaction happen?
Enough. That's crazy. And mind you, yo, I was never, be a heavy hitter guy. You know, I was just in my own lane. You get me? So a brother named Julio, who I knew from Brooklyn, he was running with Enough at the time. So I guess Julio was always in his ear about, because they wanted a Caribbean DJ at the time for the crew, for the heavy hitters. So Julio was always like, Shortman, get Shortman. And then I guess he listened to me at the time on the radio. And then I met him. He came to my crib. Julio brought him to my crib where I was living at. And sat with me in the crib, met Kamani, my son, when he was like 2 years old. And we talking. It's like, yo, we want a Caribbean DJ, blah, blah, blah. The crew. I'm like, yo, I'm with it. Whatever it takes, I'm down. Mind you, I'm flattered. I'm like, big enough in my crib. Julio brought him to my crib. So, boom, from then we link. Boom. So, from time to time, he'll invite me out. There was one night, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you guys, I never told a story nowhere. There was one night in Exit, it was 50 Cent. It was a big thing for Angie Martinez's birthday. At 97, big promo vibes. I was with him. You know, I'm the what do you call it? The backpack guy, if you say.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
But I'm rolling with him. This is when I was just rolling with him a lot in the city, just seeing the vibes. I wasn't heavy hitter yet.
Learning the landscape.
Basically. He brought me, long story short, I'm watching, he's playing, place is packed. We in Exit now. 50 Cent to perform. The shit is the man going. The man now out of nowhere looks at me, say, yo, you ready?
What? He just looked at you and said, yo, you ready?
He looked at me, say, yo, you ready?
Was you ready?
I was like, yeah. I said, yeah, right away. So I had my CD case open up right away. Java was there, and I'm just, where to go? It wasn't really too much reggae playing, so I'm like, I had a good reggae lead. So I come on. It was like, come on. Then I started doing reggae, and then it was just a vibe. Jabba came, grabbed the mic, MCing with me. It was a moment. The best 20 minutes or so of my timeline to show out at that moment sold me to become a heavy hitter.
That's it.
You
and that's just from
that. Show you? Right. And then, and that was it. And then the moment was over. Labor Day that year, 06, he said, Shortman, part of the heavy hitters. So big up to you, enough. My big bro.
Big up to you,
L Bugs, Cast One, all of y'all. Big up. Yeah.
Another Flatbush head.
Yeah.
He knew you was from Flatbush?
Of course. He came to see me. Come on, man. He came to the Ark one night to see me play. Like he was that embedded. Like he came to the Ark to see me play one night. You feel me? So it was that serious, right? And then, he, like I said, that moment when he looked at me and said, you ready? Again, guys, I was not expecting that. There was no, yo, 10 minutes, get ready kind of thing. I was on it, and my heart was beating, and I did it.
But the good thing is that you stay ready, so you ain't got to get ready.
Facts.
You already had it in the backpack, ready to go.
Yeah. And it was a great moment. I will never, ever forget that moment. It was dope. And then 50 came out to perform after a while. It was a dope party. My first, big, like, real city party, like 500 people in there, like, you get me? And my reggae set at the time, it was good. It was really good.
That's dope, man.
Uh-huh.
So now,
Nesto, what up, family?
So also you started working with an artist named Chantel, a Bajan artist, right?
Yeah, she's from Barbados.
And then that was she also went on tour with Beyoncé too.
Yeah.
Was you there on that tour?
Actually, yes, sir. I was on that tour. I was on a lot of tours, man. I did tours with Akon, T-Pain, Kevin Rudolph, Jason Derulo.
Whoa.
Chantel. Like, Chantel actually started me to introduce myself to the world travel kind of thing. It was a guy named Gabi. Big up to Gabi at SRC Records at the time. He told me straight up, I want you to be this girl DJ. Mine's from Barbados at the time. They're looking at a kind of reggae feel kind of thing. You get me?
Yeah.
So I ended up on tour with Chantel. Ended up on tour with her, and then, she took me around the world, bro. With Beyonce. I did 3 months with Beyonce on the road, like seeing her, like this, like in my face. Took a picture with her, like amazing. Like met Jay, like.
Didn't you get a drop from Beyonce or something like that?
Yeah, I got a drop from Beyonce too. Yeah, good. Thank you for saying that. Like things like that, I don't even.
You didn't want to say. I got you, my guy. That's why I'm here, bro.
Thank you. Yes, I got a drop from Beyonce.
That's dope, man. I mean, I don't know any other DJ that's got a drop from Beyonce.
Really? Is that a fact?
If there is, I don't know. I just know.
Wait, let me see. Let me see if it's the truth.
What's up, y'all? It's Beyonce. And you rocking with the heavy hitter, Shortman.
Listen, man. You worked hard, bro. To get where you are. So listen, man, it's all good.
I mean, it's blessings, man. It's blessings. And I'm still working. It's not that I'm finished. I end up becoming in another country, making a name. Like I end up being in another world, bro.
We're gonna get to that because so So you've been on tour. You've did things with all these different artists.
Yeah.
You've become what is known the stadium
rocker.
killer. Like you're
Stadium
the stadium.
rocker.
Like you're like I watched the video of you earlier today, rocking a stadium with a bunch of other races. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of white people in the audience, and they just I'm like, yo, what is happening? Tell me about that experience, bro. Tell me about that experience of you rocking the crowd. Coming from Flatbush, a dude that used to run the streets, ripping and running in the clubs, is now in front of 1 million people from a different, from different races, different backgrounds.
Yo,
and they are loving your vibe. Tell me about that.
Let me tell you something. I had a run with Chantel, and I'm including all the other artists in between that timeline. Talking about from 2008 to like 2015. In between, and this is in between with Shine and Kevin and to Jason Derulo and things, and these are like tour vibes, right? So, Dan, it's like every night to the 5 to the 10,000s. Like we in O2 Arena in London, 20,000. Like, and just to say, yo, make some noise, I'm ready, woo, 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 woo. And just to get that response and get that feel, like it's amazing, bro. Like. And then y'all ready? Put your hands up. And then it just, hey, like it's just a moment. It's like a thrill, like a rush. You get me? And yo, Dan, when I was on tour with Jason, that was the biggest intense moment of my life. Being on tour with Jason.
Why was it intense?
It was because at that time I was the one running the music. Them times. We wasn't using Pro Tools to run the show. I'm talking about production and cue stops and dancing and the dancers and.
Okay, so basically, if the show went bad, they're gonna look at you.
If the laptop freeze, if the laptop just end up turning off in front of, I'm talking about in front of 10 to 15,000 people screaming Jason the fucking Ruler to the highest level.
Wow.
I'm running the play. Every song to next song, to the stop, to the turn up. I have to jump in the middle, jump back to my set, boom, 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 come again. Running the show. Understand these, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy. And this is the thing you're doing 5 nights out the week. For 3 months, pause, come again, do another 2 months. Live, guys.
That's crazy.
You gotta understand, if this laptop just freezes on me on the moment, and big show, and big stadium rocking the show down, and it takes maybe another 5 minutes alone in that kind of show, it feels just like to reload. 20 minutes.
Have you ever had an experience that was bad?
No, thank God.
No?
No, thank God.
That's a blessing, my guy.
That's why I feel like I could talk about it. Thank God I never did. Because it would be the disaster of my life. Like, you know how that feel? It hurts. Because now technology, artists like him now has the Pro Tools. And the DJ could be on the side and just probably scratch on it. Now he's not running the actual music show. The Pro Tools is doing it. But I was the Pro Tools in real life.
Wow.
On stage. With them jumping around, dancing like this.
Would you consider yourself a perfectionist?
Yes. I like everything to be cute.
Clean. Got you.
Why do you think I haven't started alive like that yet? I want to make sure when things is right, when my shit comes, which I am next week or so, it has to sound right. It has to sound clean. It has to be on point. I'm not just going to jump. You feel me? And that's just it. Not to be thingy about it, but that's it.
No, of course. You want to make sure if you put anything out there that it represents who you are and what you do. And you got to represent you right.
Yep.
That's dope, man. So you're doing all these stadium shows, all these crazy big events. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, yo, what's up? Where's this guy at? And somebody told me, yo, he's in Dubai. I said, how long you been there? For a couple of weeks? They're like, no, he's been there like 3 years. I'm like, what? Well, tell me about that experience. How did you end up living in? Do you live in Dubai? What's the situation with?
I'm living in Bahrain.
What?
Bahrain is like, okay, I'm living in the GGC. The GGC is like Brooklyn. I'm sorry, it's like New York with the 5 boroughs.
Okay.
Right? So there's Dubai, there's Bahrain, there is Abu Dhabi, there's Qatar, there's Saudi Arabia, there's Kuwait. You understand? So the way I showed you like that, it all line up to the Dubai vibes and to my vibes, to where I'm at in Bahrain. Because mind you, Saudi, Kuwait cannot drink, cannot have a turn up, nothing. Qatar
can't smoke the ganja.
What? You want to go to jail? You want to stay
real?
in jail for like 10 years over there? Done. I'm a big ganja smoker. I don't smoke when I'm up the road.
Wow.
Niggas will lock you up, son. And they're going to put you under the jail. You can't come out. Your embassy can't do nothing for you. I don't fuck with it. When I'm up the road, I am a big smoker. People who know me, I bun. When I'm up the road, that shit turns off like a light. So you know you turn off the light?
Yeah.
Done. That's it. So
that's
the drugs game over there is at a high with police thing. Like niggas ain't fucking with it. But don't get it twisted. Niggas can get it. But
yeah.
I'm not fucking with it.
It ain't worth the risk.
It ain't worth
the risk.
Hell no. Feel me? And the place is small. So it's like I'm already the top guy in the ends. Oh, Shortman smoke too. What? Get the fuck out of here. Nah, son. You ain't seen me in that game. Nah, man. Like, good.
And you're there for work, really. Right?
Yeah, it's work.
I mean,
It's work. I'm in Bahrain. Actually, I got out there in 2016. I had a friend of mine who hit me up about it. There was a company who owned like 2 clubs out there. And they wanted a resident American DJ from the States to be their resident DJ for the club. And when I got the call, you know, I didn't know what Bahrain was, but I knew it was near Dubai. I'm like, blah, blah, blah. I was kind of heavy about it. Then my cousin's like, go. So I said, fuck it, let me go see. It was for 3 months.
Okay.
They was going to pay my on board, put me up, pay me a salary every month. Basically, I'm good.
Yeah.
Good change, too, to start off. For 3 months. Check it out. I said, I go. Boom. See the vibes. See the vibes. See the crowd I'm dealing with. There's a big Navy crowd out there.
Navy?
There's a big Navy base. About 5,000 to 6,000 Navy people, Americans, live in that island.
Okay. All right. I didn't picture that, but that makes it a little bit more comfortable.
Right. So with them now, they had a big Navy crowd on the weekends over there. So they wanted American DJ to basically entertain them.
Okay.
So that's where my job came to play. So then after the first 3 months, seeing the order, first of all, they was like, yo, we don't want you to leave, we want you to stay. They extended my 3 months, gave me more bread, and said, chill. I'm like, oh. I'm like, yo, I don't think I'm coming back home. I'm gonna just watch the vibes.
Wow.
From then it turned into 3 years. So then I got opportunity to go back and forth to Dubai and Bahrain and start my business in Bahrain. I mean in Dubai now. But now everything's fucked up, it's slowly game up, but yeah.
Is the Corona thing big out there, or is it
big time? Everything shut down. That's why I came home. I didn't want to get stuck out there. Yeah, I didn't want to get stuck, so I came home. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're home right now. Okay, got you. Wow, brother.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So we went from Beach Street to DJ in Bahrain. I can't even pronounce that shit. That's how you know I ain't never been there.
Bahrain is an Arabic country. Yeah, I'm playing Arabic music now, son. I'm playing Arabic music now. Heavy juggling, like I'm juggling.
So that's big, man.
You know, he lit, son.
That's big, man. That's big, man. I'm proud of you, bro. I
appreciate it, man.
I was there. I saw you. You know what I'm saying? I played with you, so I understand. Pause. We DJ'd in the same party together, so I understand. I watched the progression, and I'm not surprised though. I'm not surprised that you are where you at now.
And I'm still working. There's nothing I'm satisfied with. I'm still going. I'm still trying to go more. I'm not satisfied.
What's next?
Shit. When this shit open back up, we're gonna take over Dubai, son.
Yeah?
That's the plan.
What, you trying to start a business in Dubai?
Yeah, I already have my entertainment company going, so like I'm gonna start getting things going over there. You know what I'm saying? Like booking artists and DJs and things like that. You know, this thing just happened and kind of slowed up the whole momentum that I was trying to build up, which was happening. But God is good, man. It will happen.
Do you understand? Do you understand the language? Have you made the transition to the language?
I hear a little 2 words, but it's not that serious to me. I mean, whatever.
And plus, there's a lot of Americans, you said, and
yeah. So it's the lingo there is real big. So everybody speak. You know, it's like I'm home. It's real comfortable. It's laid back. It's not that serious, and it's all good, man. I'm really comfortable.
That's dope, man. That's big business right there, man.
Yeah, man.
So, yo, a lot of people I'm going to circle back for a minute because a lot of people are mentioning Trinity. I've been seeing Trinity pop up like 20 times.
Oh, when we was in Trinity, huh?
That was, I would consider Trinity for like the younger sounds.
What do you mean? What do you mean by
like,
the younger sounds?
Well, like, all right, for when we came up, there's Afrique, Addies, there's, you know, these big clashing sounds.
Right.
And then there's like us, like the Black Steel, the Megatone, the Prodigies, the Eternities. We were more juggling.
The young boy sound. All right. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying now. Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
So I would say for our time, for us, Eternity was kind of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, niggas built some stripes. I mean, it was a moment, man. Like Sangi could tell you, yo, Goo, we built a lot of moments, man. Like a lot, man. Like it's a lot I don't remember, but I remember how that stage used to look. I remember how dark that crowd used to be, like. And then yo, it was sick, man. Like, and we was only drinking Alizé. Yo, Goo, we was only drinking Alizé them time there.
Shout out to Alizé, kid. Shout out to Alizé. That was the Moet of the time, bro.
Yo!
And
yo,
Hypnotic.
You hear me,
and Hypnotic.
And Hypnotic. But Alizé was the thing. I remember Goo used to go to the bar and get like a red and a yellow. I'm like, yo, what we doing? Yo, Alizé. Next though, you remember, right?
Enough women drop off for them drinks because you that shit so sweet. You like,
bruh. We was killing Alizé, bro. That was our drink, that.
Shout out to Alizé, kid.
But Trinity was a moment where it was just we busted so much, and there was so much fights we created too. Yo, Goo, remember them fights that used to fucking pop off? Used to play the hip hop shit.
Life risking fights.
Yo, Donnie.
Life risking shit. I was saying that's what I was saying to Lee Major the other day. Like we was in these parties knowing that it could pop off.
Yo, niggas was popping off.
Damn,
popping.
Bro.
Yo, I remember a dance in Excelsior. Yo, big up Tip Top.
Big up Tip. Got to.
There was a dance in Excelsior. Eternity, Black Steel. The gang. Remember All-Star Squad used to play all the dance them.
Shout out to All-Star Squad.
Yo, Don. I don't know, man. Something happened in Excelsior, and then the lights came on. Your man Tip was upset. And then, like, it was so funny. The way he walked in, the whole crowd parted like a sea kind of thing. And then he was just in the middle. Yo, what the? Yo, them time the niggas was scared of Tip Top, you know. Yo, big up Tip, son.
Yo, listen, my bro. Yo, you know how? Yo, IG, Instagram be hating. We got 30 seconds. Do your
Yo, big up everybody, man. Yo, we had a good time, man. Talking memories, man. Big up to y'all, man. We are Flatbush love and respect, man.
Once again, we appreciate you. We want to give you your legals while you here. Bam, bam, bam.
Blessings, y'all. Thank you, man. Good stories. We got so much more, man. Too much.
We're going to do this again, brother. We're going to do this again. When you get back in Dubai, we're going to do this again.
Yeah, I can show you the scenery and we go forward.
All right. Big up, family. Love you like cook forward.
Every time, King. Blessings, right?
Right.
Yeah, everybody out there, bless up.